We can show you now some pictures that we have just received of the King meeting President Zelenskyy off that helicopter, meeting on the steps of Sandringham in West Norfolk. That meeting due to take place in the next few minutes before President Zelenskyy then heads off to the airport and back home. Our royal correspondent, Laura Bundock, is on the line. An important meeting, this one, for President Zelenskyy, Laura.
Yeah, it was. And it's a meeting that really feels worlds apart, doesn't it, from that bruising clash between Zelenskyy and Trump at the White House, taking place in the relative tranquil calm of the King's Norfolk estate. The two men meeting in private, no live broadcast, no conversations on camera, just simple photos released. You can see two photos outside Sandringham there, handshakes. It was all, it's worth pointing out, in the calendar, we understand, before that showdown at the Oval Office between Trump and Zelenskyy. But as always, this is very much orchestrated and carefully choreographed by the government. The King must sit above politics, but I think today finds himself at the centre of difficult and delicate international diplomacy. Remember, this comes just days after the Prime Minister had hand-delivered that letter from the monarch to Trump, that personal invitation inviting him for the unprecedented second state visit. And I think what we're seeing, what we've seen, is the King's so-called soft power really hard at work. For presidents, both Ukrainian and American, he is the man they want to meet. For British politicians, though, he is this quiet weapon of diplomacy. And although, you know, as we know, it's not the first time the two men have met, and although King Charles has spoken out very strongly on Ukraine in the past, his discussions today won't stray beyond the briefings. This audience, very much a moment to show support for Ukraine without provoking, though, the White House. But I do think you see the King very much caught in the middle. His job really is huge at the moment, playing a role as this unifying figure in the face of such a fractured global debate.